Okay, let's get right into this. I have one thing I have to say before I get into this video. See this bag right here? There's cookies in here. And if you probably should be able to tell, some of the cookies fell when I was taking this out of the bag. Like, I don't know what happened when I grabbed this bag because I had both these in the bottom. Some of the stuff spilled out into the bag, but they're still they're still here. It just happened. I'm a little annoyed about that, but either way, it's not like we don't have enough to sample here. But Walmart Bakery. This was a video from last week. I've been meaning to do these, and we've got a lot of content to go through, man. So let's just get into this. Anyway, there's some brownies. These cost $11, which is an absolute ripoff. And then a cookie platter, which I saw on the front of the store. I'm gonna start with this brownie platter. Oh, now you can't. Now you gonna stay close? Thing. Cause I swear, this thing just popped open before, and now it won't stay closed. You can tell us contents is shifting. But anyway, there are 3 different types of bars in here. We have a lemon bar, a 7-layer bar, and a brownie bar. So here is the lemon bar, right into it. It ain't $11 good. I mean, that's like 2 crumble cookies these days, but decent. Similar to the Aldi's ones that I had, which were like apple pie. I love the lemon part of this, but the bar part just leaves something to be desired. It's like bland pie crust. It's not buttery, it's just like you could have done without it. It doesn't ruin it, but now that I feel like I'm judging this really harshly because I paid $11 for it, and I should. Because $12 when this costs $6 is insane to me. But I'm going to give them a 6. They're still solid, just not what I was expecting. Brownie bar. This one's good. I think we might have to heat this one up. You know, like, it's good on its own, but it's a really fudgy brownie, and I know if you heat this up, it's going to just elevate this. So give me 1 second. Okay, so I ended up putting all 3 in here because, I mean, it's my channel. Like, if this is your first video, I like food, bro. Why would I pass up the opportunity to try them all warm? So let's try this brownie one warmed up. Just a little melty. I did 30 seconds for all of them at the same time. Yes. You know what I mean? Levels. That's a good brownie. Just in general. 8.5. Ooh, that's dangerous. Back to the lemon bar, though. Let me see if it helped with this funny crust. That was hot. Not really. I stand by what I said with the lemon bar. There's no saving that one. You might like that crust better than me, but I'm just not a fan of that weird crust. And then I'm going to try this one first at room temp. This is the 7-layer. Some coconut, peanut butter, chocolate. Oh, this is good. There's a lot going on here, but heated up version. Oh, this might be nice. Heat these up. Ooh, yeah. I've never had a 7-layer bar. I think I need my glasses. Hey, Meta, what is a 7-layer bar dessert? Graham cracker, chocolate, nuts, coconut, and sweetened condensed milk. That's good as hell. Thank you, Meta. Delicious. The bottom is like a graham kind of, it's really good. I've never heard of that. I don't know who came up with that, but bravo. That's not 7 layers, though. It's like 4. Whatever. Either way, it's the best one. 8.5 out of 10. Get those away from me. I feel like I'm a walking billboard for something that I don't have a brand deal or any kind of stuff with, but maybe one day I'll be able to do that. That'd be really cool because I've actually found those to be very useful, and I have been wearing them every day. Again, that's not a sales pitch. They're expensive as hell. The transitions are almost $400 or $379. If you get the regular ones, it's like $300. And they also have Oakley ones, which I think are uglier and are like $500. And I don't like the way they look, so I wouldn't get them. Those are just a little more stylish. They're Wayfarers. They have a couple of different kinds, but I have 2 pairs now. I have a transition pair, which you just saw me wearing, and I still have my shades because I don't think the transitions are dark enough. So I'm trying to get the lenses to get transitions. Y'all don't give a shit. Can we just go to them? I'm sorry for cursing. Maybe that's a topic for another day. But this is their cookie platter, which I spilled half of in this bag right here. I don't know how the hell that happened. But it's apple pie cookies, pumpkin white chocolate cookies, gingerbread cream cheese cookies, and then brown butter cinnamon bun cookies. So let's start off with the apple pie cookie. Texturally, this feels like an oatmeal raisin. It definitely tastes. This almost tastes like an apple cinnamon instead of oatmeal raisin, but the same texture, just that flavor profile. This is a milker. Yeah, If you're new to the channel, first of all, thank you for clicking on this video where you saw a thumbnail of me just standing here looking at some cookies. Really appreciated. But I'm a huge fan of oatmeal raisin cookies as I've become a senior citizen. And that texture on that, very oatmeal raisin-like, but with apple cinnamon baked all throughout it. You probably could have thrown some raisins in there, I wouldn't have minded, but either way, I feel like Walmart does nothing but throw 8s and 9s out. This is an 8. It's very good. And then, I'm not going to edit that. Usually I edit that out. We have a pumpkin white chocolate. I'm not the biggest fan of pumpkin, but sometimes it's good. This one is pretty, it doesn't taste like pumpkin spice, which is really artificial tasting. It's closer to like a pumpkin pie, which I don't mind. The white chocolate just adds a little bit of sweetness to it because pumpkin pie, depending on who makes it, usually it's definitely not as sweet as like the artificial pumpkin spice stuff. So it adds a little bit of sweetness to it. There's not too much of it, so it's not over the top. Almost feels like a whipped cream substitute. So I don't mind this one. I'm usually not a pumpkin pie guy, or especially not pumpkin spice, but I would eat these again. I would give, I know people are going to say he ate the whole cookie. Again, I got a lot of sweets here, and I'm trying to just get through them, because there's a whole bunch of stuff here. It's the only reason I didn't finish it. But 7, very solid. And then, gingerbread cream cheese, which is really interesting. That's why I bought these interesting flavors. There are these cookies, if you want to call them that, because they're more like rocks. They're called ginger snaps. I know my mom's watching again. She loves ginger snaps. And I like them, but you have to soak them in milk for like 2 years for them to be like palatable because they're like eating gingerbread rocks. But I love the flavor of that. And the cream cheese feels like the icing on a gingerbread man. They should make soft ginger snaps instead of those rocks that they give now. You don't believe me? They're still in stores. Ginger snaps. Go find them. If you like gingerbread man, and try one. And make sure that you're prepared to go to the dentist to get your teeth capped. Because they're like rocks. Soak them in milk. 2 years. Then they're edible. This reminds me of them, and it's very good. Solid 8. Brown butter cinnamon bun. Interesting ass flavors with these. My goodness. It's a pretty self-explanatory thing. But let me just tell you, in a very obvious description, this tastes like if somebody took a cinnamon bun, shaped it into a cookie, and gave it to you. And then the chips are like icing. Like, the concept on these is very good, and they nailed all of them with the flavor profile. This is one of those things I always say, good baked goods to me. If you gave them to me and gave me a blind taste test, I should be able to get somewhere close to what the hell it is. And this, I would say this is a cinnamon roll. It's a cinnamon bun cookie. Great job. 8.5. These look good, man. Nice job. Even to nail pumpkin, stuff to do with me. Plate over there. And then finally, I wanted to try these Better Goods, which has become like a Walmart brand. Let's verify our sources. Hey, Meta. What is Better Goods brand? Better Goods is Walmart's... She's still talking. Hey, Meta. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I got this. So Better Goods is Walmart's new brand that they added that specializes in adding different chef-made goods as well as snacks, and most of their things are under $5 according to these Meta Ray-Bans. So I knew Better Goods was a Walmart brand. I feel like I saw it somewhere else, but they're all over Walmart now. So if you're seeing Better Goods, that's why. It's like their version of, you know, Great Value, but they changed the name, more or less. Sounds better for sure. But anyway, cookie butter filled milk chocolate bar finger roll. This is one of those things you ain't even got to do too much. Just you're on a fast break, just finger roll it. If you screw this up, I don't know how you screw up a chocolate bar covered in cookie butter unless you put doo-doo on it inside or something, but here we go. Nah, I dunked this. Ooh, yeah. Whoop! There you go. I shouldn't go for too long. I don't want to make the runtime of this video too long. It's exactly what it says it is. Think of Hershey's bar and fill it with Biscoff. They can't say brands. I can, because nobody's paying me. Wow. You're not going to go wrong with that. I'm thinking of all kinds of, man. I can just feel the wheels in the brain and my stomach turning. If you made s'mores, right, but you use that instead of a Hershey bar, you might spontaneously combust. It's a finger roll, but still a 9. Like, it's like if you're dating somebody and they fine as hell, it don't even matter what they're wearing half the time. You know? They're like, hey, baby, do I look good in this dress? Yeah. You look good in a garbage bag. Finger roll. All you had to do was tell me the description, and I was on board. Now, this one was super interesting. Big key lime person. So this is a dark chocolate and key lime flavored filling. Again, finger roll. All you have to do is make this a respectable key lime. And this is going to be a good bar. This one was a lot more put together. Better goods, huh? All right, there's your inside. It kind of looks like those old Andes bars that old people ate. Hate those things. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got to do much. They don't have to do much of these. It's dark chocolate, so it's not overly sweet as compared to milk chocolate. So, because of that, a little more bitter, which some people may not like. But again, it's on the description, so that's why it's a finger roll for me. And the key lime accents that perfectly with a little bit of that tang to it and a little bit of that tartness. 8.5. What a job. Better goods, huh? They are better. Great concept. Executed well. In what has become a grocery store, bakery good, weird review channel, for the most part, posting what I want to has ended up with me wanting to eat a lot. So, cool. But since I've been doing this, there's been 2 places that rarely have missed with anything. More than the rest of them. And that is Walmart and ShopRite. Like, they might have had 1 or 2 misses in like their entire lineup, and I've done those 2 places, but there are a lot of locations near me, so they're very popular in New Jersey. ShopRites are damn near every other town in New Jersey, and Walmarts are pretty much nationwide. No disrespect to like your Trader Joe's or your Aldi and places like that, but Walmart and I think even ShopRite have a little bit different of a niche, and their bakeries have just, it's almost like they're better than a lot of these like chain bakeries at this point. And the value is much more there. I know I'm complaining, quote unquote, about this being $11, but realistically speaking, again, most of these cookie places and even like a Nothing Bundt Cakes, one of them is like $6, right? This is 11. It's a lot more food. And to be perfectly honest, if you put these on a tray and just didn't say they were from Walmart, I don't think most people would even know. You can do with that information what you want to, but either way, this was delicious. I hope you're enjoying your Labor Day. That's all I got. No outro on this channel.